Welcome back to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got another property that I've given away. I've given this one away to Curtice Butterfield. I gave it away on 4/6/2018. Now the paperwork's come through, the deeds and everything. I'm finally getting around to make a video to present to Curtice what property you're getting. In case you're scratching your head, you get this piece of paper in the mail. So it's a deed for a property, and you're like, I don't even know what the property is. So here's a little bit of information about the property. It's in Izard County, Arkansas, which you can probably read on the deed. And it's a little dirt road. And I picked this property because it was one of the largest ones that I could get my hands on in the area without paying crazy amounts of money. But the size, one of the bigger lots. It's the end of the cul-de-sac. So lots of these end of the cul-de-sac ones are the bigger lots because they're not the classic squares that line the rows. And so you get this funny triangle shaped thing going on. This neighbor probably has a power line going to their place if we look hard enough. Geez, I say that and I don't see the power line. There's a power line out front. There's a power line here on East Diamond Lake, so I'm guessing it maybe it cuts here to a smaller building and shoots up underground or something. Well, he's got solar panels. Maybe he doesn't have a power line going there. Looks like he's got a greenhouse in the back, maybe even some more solar panels. But looks like a private road into the backwoods, a larger acreage near the lake. So if we zoom out here, this property is by Diamond Lake, and then a little bit further over is Crown Lake, which is some good boating, fishing, and we're in northern Arkansas. So if I keep zooming out, I don't know if you can tell, maybe it's time to switch over to the map. So here's Horseshoe Bend is here, Walmart's over here, Ash Flat's here, the property's over here. There's a bunch of woods, lots of woods, and little streets to get to your place in the woods. Great place to build a cabin, fishing cabin, hunting cabin, retirement cabins, place to just get away, read books in the quiet with no one to bother you kind of place. Memphis is over here, Little Rock's down there, Oklahoma City, and why can't I think of what's to the north? St. Louis. St. Louis is to the north. This is all like Ozark Mountains. And let's take a look at this other piece of software I have. This is the lot lines. Princess Circle Drive is what the property is. Let's see if you got some neighbors here. Might say who the neighbors are if the software is loading. It's the Improvement District owns a lot next door, so no one's going to build on that anytime soon. Randy, Improvement District, American Land Company. So these are like Improvement District. It doesn't seem like anybody that's going to build anytime soon. So you're basically surrounded by a neighborhood. So the neighborhood owns like the land around you. You might be able to go talk to them and buy up those other lots if you wanted to make a bigger property. But for the most part, it's just vacant. You don't have to pay any fees. No one probably comes along anytime soon to build there. And there's your place. There's your own place to go hide in the woods for free. I'm giving it away. Pay all the fees, everything, except for this one little tax bill. So I pulled up the taxes. Looks like they just they got a tax still outstanding on it. It says 2017. It's 2018. They don't tell you about the last year's taxes until the year you're in. So you're always paying like a year ago's taxes in Arkansas. So this is like the most current tax bill. It just came out. So this is the $9 whatever tax outstanding. You don't have to pay it. If you want me to go resell the property, go resell it. I'll pay it off on the sale and stuff. But if you want to keep it long term, you should keep up on those taxes. You can do it on this website, propertytax.ark.org. You put the parcel number in there, which you can get off of the screen or off the deed, and you can pay the taxes online. You can pay them through the mail. They'll start mailing you bills and stuff too, eventually. But keep the taxes paid up and keep the property. $9 or $10 a year to keep a property. That's pretty cheap. So that's the property. Thank you, Curtice Butterfield, for subscribing, listening, winning, and paying attention. Hopefully I can bring a bunch more properties to lots of YouTube users that are watching, listening, want to win the next one. If you want to be one of those next people to win a property from me, from ruralvacantland.com, subscribe. I'll put a link in the description down below. It'll be the first thing in the description. You click on that, and it'll take you to my YouTube channel, and it basically subscribes you by clicking the link. It asks you if it's okay or not. Or I think there's a subscribe button, maybe down in this corner, if I'm doing it right. That if you hit that, you can hit after, it'll have a bell that comes up next to it, or beyond, depends what device you're using. And if you hit that bell too, you can get notifications. It'll pop up on your phone. Luke's doing a live video. Chime in for some free land. That kind of stuff will come up along the way too, if you want it. Otherwise, you don't have to. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll keep serving up more land. Easy, cheap land at ruralvacantland.com. Thank you. Bye.